Can you talk about the origins of this hearing, the first in a dozen years, and the bill that is being considered and what you hope to come of this? Did you ever dream that this is what would come of, well, it's been going on for decades, but 5 years ago you intensified the discussion with your Atlantic piece on reparations?
Yeah, no, it's been, I have to be honest, it's been absolutely fascinating to watch. I think the thing that people need to understand about the fight for reparations is precisely how old it is. I mean, this goes back to Belinda Royal, who sued the estate of Isaac Royal back in, post-colonial times after the American Revolution, up through Callie House in the 19th century, into James Foreman Sr., who was a leader at SNCC making his demand for reparations, up through in Cobra, and people like Professor Charles Ogletree. So this is a long fight. And when I published the case for reparations in the Atlantic, my hope was to just make my entry into that fight. I didn't expect it to quite get here. I think this is definitely progress. I don't think this is anywhere near the end.
Yeah, the brother is in for a fight, a reparation fight.
Well,
They,
you made, of
the
course,
brother
extremely powerful remarks
making
during your
powerful
testimony,
remarks
among which
concerning
you said,
reparation.
quote, "It's
He an
impossible
educated
to
brother. He's
imagine
looking for
America without the
reparation
inheritance."
to the harm and slavery was done to black people in America. I'm gonna give you something example what I did my research, brothers and sisters. In 1988, the American Indians was compensated, millions of dollars and acres of land by this government, okay, and at the particular time before the mid 1600, the English didn't consider themselves white. The English from the English people from Europe didn't consider themselves white. They considered themselves as Anglo-Saxons, okay. They came from Europe and colonized to North America. Okay, in 1600, the first Africans was captured and put on American colonists. Okay, enslaved, and they forced them to do enslaved labor. Okay, enslavement. They enslaved the slave and forced them to do slave labor for free. Okay. African desires that they found the Africans desire, slaves, desirable slaves. They found them desirable slaves because they brought advanced skills. They knew how to do carpentry, plumbing. They knew how to do bricklaying skills. The people who they captured from Africa, the English, they were skilled people. They just didn't get these people from the jungle like they try to tell you that they were stupid. They was educated people that they caught. The English who caught these people and bondaged them and put them in slavery in America. They was advanced, okay, and they forced them to forcible labor, and they got paid for forcible labor in the United States